Here at Sun and Fun in Paradise City, we're looking at an airplane we saw at Sebring, but there's some changes, and we want to talk about what those changes are. This is the Golden Avio F-30, and it is the final design by a man that many people in aviation know, Stelio Frati.
Stelio Frati.
Am I saying that correctly? What we do know, we've seen the name, but we know the Falco. All over the world people know the Falco, and it has earned a wonderful reputation as a fine flying aircraft. I believe you told me down at Sebring that he's passed away now, so that's a loss for the aviation world.
Yes.
But this is his last design that he did.
Design he did.
So all those years of work, this is the culmination of it in some manner of speaking. So that's pretty great. Talking today with Luca Peragata, and I'm Dan Johnson, and we want to look around here and see what is different about the airplane since Sebring, just 3 months ago. So you've done some work since then.
Yeah.
First of all, you linked up with some new people. Tell us about that.
Yeah, for sure. What happened from Sebring to now that finally we have a distributor.
Okay.
So we will start to distribute and start with the LSA process manufactured by us in Italy. So we'll go ahead to
now you're in Italy.
We are in Italy. We'll manufacture, and the LSA process will be settled by us in Italy.
Okay, so you'll do all the work there. They'll just represent.
And that part, yes.
Okay.
And then we'll have a representative here with a fine with the U.S. Port Aviation based in Orlando, Bob and Arthur, two very smart and competitive guy that they decide to distribute this plane. So
I know Bob Anderson pretty well. He's got a lot of business, a lot of experience in this business. So.
Yes. They spent 2 days here in Sun and Fun with me as well.
Excellent.
So, first step was let's find distributor, and we got. Let's start with the process, and we started, and now we have the product. The product we do some little changes for the U.S. market as well in order to improve the headroom here inside, add a further step to make easier to access to the plane. But we will change nothing, since everybody we've flown with this, and even some guys from the Sebring Aviation, they've flown with this airplane, they say it's perfect as it is. Do not change anything.
Yes, I spoke with John Hurst, who is a long-time person involved with light sport aircraft, a very talented pilot himself. He's worked with several other brands. And I know John to be a pretty straight shooting individual, and I said, well, John, how does it fly? And boy, he just glowed with positive response about it. And I look back at the tail, and I judge a lot from an aircraft by the size of its tail. This has got a big old tail back there, the vertical fin I refer to. And to me, that usually means an airplane that flies nicely. So.
Yeah, correct.
Tell us a little bit about your plans to gain U.S. certification, because you need to do something in order for Americans to be able to buy a fully built airplane, and then we'll talk about other options to fully built.
Yes. The outlook time will be around 4 or 5 months. 4 months, because the process settled by us is already a process ready for the U.S. process.
You've already been working on this.
I'm not absolutely worried on that, because it's common for us to do some kind of process with the quality tracking and so on. So most of the job is already done. We just need to do on paper for the LSA procedure. So it takes 3-4 months in order also to inform the FAA, coming inspector, and so on.
Right.
So we have an outlook date for September to go the LSA release, and starting from October to sell the plane as LSA release. This plane will stay then for here in Florida as experimental. So everybody want to try the F-30 can.
So this is your way to let somebody fly it now while you work on these other things.
Correct. It's like it's a beach experimental, so it's a demonstrator for everybody want to fly. And starting from October, November, we will start to sell the plane as LSA.
Okay.
Purely simply. But if somebody do not want to wait so much time, and they can build himself the plane, they can buy the kit.
Okay, now there's 2 ways you can have a kit. One of them is experimental light sport aircraft. That requires special light sport aircraft first, so that'll have to wait. So what you're referring to with that comment, Luca, is experimental amateur build, meaning the 51% rule, as everyone calls it.
Correct.
Okay, and you will have that ability to do that now, and your U.S. guys will help support a builder who wants to get going?
Yes, correct.
Excellent.
then we can do this, and we can do it for the fixed gear as well for the retractable gear.
Okay, yes, if you do experimental, you can do both. So.
We can do both, and
you're already having a retractable gear in Italy?
We have more in Europe, because retractable gear is the plane.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Is the plane. Mr. Frost designed retractable gear, and then we ask him, please, even fix it, because there are some rules in rural as well in the US that needs fixed gear. But in Italy or in Russia or in Germany, we even have retractable gear flying in.
All right. Well, we'll look forward to seeing more about those as time goes on here, and we'll track your process through your local guys.
Okay.
For now, if we want to get some more information about the airplane, where do you want to send people on the web now, Luca?
Still the web is the same, so f30fly.com.
F30fly.com.
.com is the internet site where everybody can have all information and email. And as the U.S. Port Aviation will set an internet site even here, then with that kind of internet site, you can even go to U.S. directly.
Okay, great. All right, sounds good. Well, speaking with Luca Ferragata today here, I'm Dan Johnson. I have information about this airplane already, and I'll have more as time goes on. You can find that on bydanjohnson.com or bydanjohnson.com. Thanks for joining us down here in Paradise City.